Today is November 19th. It's Sunday. I love Sundays. I was born on a Sunday. I don't know if that means anything, but I think that it does. People who are born on Sundays apparently are very optimistic. They bring a ray of sunshine in everyone's life, the ones they come in contact with. But this is not what I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about forgiveness. I just watched a video on YouTube, and this lady was interpreting what forgiveness is and how we should behave. And I realized something. Forgiveness, like anything else, is yin and yang energy. Did it ever occur to you that all these things we see in our lives, symbols, are just clues to help us understand on a deeper level what the path is? And it's been said that Earth in particular is the realm of free will. I don't know. I think this is a universal law. It doesn't apply only to Earth, because it's all about balance. What I do think, it is specific to this world. I don't know, I might be wrong, but this, obviously I might be wrong. No one can know everything, and the sooner they realize that, the better. Because when you think you know everything, you limit yourself. You put yourself in a box and you stop evolving. Anyway, this is a clue. Yin and yang. It's not a statement. The symbol would become a different color. There would be no separation between the two. This is the alchemy at work. This is how you transform that dark side that's being constantly nourished by circumstances, people who come into your life and tempt you to become as cruel as they are, tempt you to lose your integrity. I don't know if they do it on purpose, or it's simply just because they already chose that what they want in their lives. And the temptation is strong. The question is it stronger than you? Your higher self? Your intuition? What does your intuition tell you? Why have we been taught so many things growing up to discover later in life that it was wrong? It was distorted. meant to feed that distortion within us, making us forget what we really hold in our code. Of course, that is not for everybody. Again, there are so many facets, and that's why it's so confusing and so hard to get yourself out of that labyrinth you were placed into. With just a couple of tools, your love, your heart, and your sense of righteousness. So this lady was saying that, oh, you need to forgive to be able to get over it, type of thing. Which is true. When you forgive someone, you do it because you want that out of your heart. The resentment that is caused, obviously, hate. You know, this love and hate. I will never understand how someone can love and hate at the same time. You see, it's like the yin and yang, love and hate. There is an imbalance there, because love cannot coexist with hate. Love does not have room for hate. So that's why I think it is about balance. It is the first clue. It's about alchemizing. So when it comes to forgiving someone who wronged you, be it intentionally, and that is the worst type of offense in the spiritual realm, or be it unintentional, which is obviously something you can forgive easier, even though it points to someone being careless, distracted with whatever they want to achieve. And in this process, they trample on someone because, yes, the competition and other things I spoke about. So now you do forgive because you want to go on with your life. However, we deal with people who you cannot remove from your life just like that. So maybe you are forced to continue to deal with those people who on a very subconscious level know they wronged you. However, their ego, arrogance, pride, envy, hate, maybe, prevents them from realizing that fully. And most of all, realizing that they also need to admit their guilt. Not on a subconscious level, mind you. Because if they do it that way, they will continue to make that mistake. It has to be brought to the surface. Yes, I made a mistake, and I'm sorry. I misjudged this, I did that. My point, though, is, like anything else, it has to be balanced in order to be accepted fully. You know, some people talk about karma. I spoke about karma too, but I'm starting to look at it in a different way now. You know, you associate karma with fear. You got this individual who is like, I need to make money, I need to do this, I need to get that. It doesn't matter how I get those things, even though I know what I'm doing is wrong. Look, this life, look, we're surrounded by deceivers. This is the way to go. So I feel no shame, no guilt when I do what I need to do to reach that goal. Right? So if they do not realize that, and something happens in their lives and say, oh my goodness, I wronged such and such, and look what happened to me, they must be mad with me, or something, when in reality, they're just getting something that they actually deserve, without that person necessarily being vindictive. Because mind you, when these things happen, you don't necessarily find out who wrongs you. They're good at deceiving, they're good at hiding themselves, right? So you might not even know, but this person does know they did that to you. And then they say, it's because I did that. The person is mad, or whatever. They're sending me bad juju. They're sending me the evil eye. All this while, that's exactly what they have done. So people take karma the wrong way. Karma is not to fear that something happens to you because you did something wrong and you know it. Karma is not to be used as fear. Karma is a reminder. It's your chance to make things right. And this is why when people do not choose to do what is right, even though they know, even if they know it on a subconscious level, at some point it comes to the surface because karma hits harder and harder and harder. And it's not because someone has put the bad juju on you, or they sent you the evil eye and whatever. It's simply your chance to do the right thing. Do not mistake karma for fearing, I'm not going to do that to that person, even though I hate them and they deserve it. No, it's not about that. It's about you doing the right thing, always. Finding the balance and being true to yourself. As anything else, it could mean many things. It definitely can mean something that makes us feel better about ourselves, when in fact we are lying to ourselves. And we keep on lying and lying, and we keep on repeating things in our lives. Because if something is 100% clear to me now, is if something, same type of thing happens involving, let's say, deceit or betrayal, and it seems to grow in itself every time, hits harder and harder, it's because you're refusing to see the obvious. And once you see it, you realize you need to make that choice. The choice that comes not from your ego, not from the persona you have in this world. It comes from inside of you. Your starving soul, your higher self, atrophying inside there and losing hope. That once again you came here to be tempted, to forget why you have to go through experiences, to forget that the main thing you came here for is to learn, not to forget who you actually are. I think of it, if I do something wrong, I'm selling a part of myself. And that's something that once you realize it, you can't go back to mimicking others, copying them. Once you realize a truth that is resounding strongly in your core being, you're cleaning house. You found what you needed. You stop looking. And you work on that knowledge you found the best way you can. Because the sky is the limit. I actually like this expression. I love you all. Take care.